What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Millennium Legends deck profile. Today I have for you guys my budget deck involving the new Cyberse structure deck. So if you were to pick up 3 of those and you want something to play around with, I put those 3 decks together. I tried to pick the best of the best and try and do what I can to make it flow. So let's go ahead and let's get into this one, guys. It's pretty nice, actually. I really do enjoy this deck a lot. We have 2 dual Assembworms. I'm only running 2. Basically, this card, if it's in your hand or the graveyard, you can banish 2 other Cyberse monsters from your hand or face up on the field and special summon this card. Its attack becomes halved. You can only use the effective dual Assembworm once per turn. And also once per turn, you can banish 1 card from your hand, banish 1 monster on the field with attack less than or equal to this card. So if you somehow manage to get this card out, 2800, attack, you can do some, work with that, get rid of just about any card your opponent has. But just to get it out of your hand, it's not bad at all. I only wanted to run 2, not 3. I am running, though, 3 Balancer Lords. This card, pretty cool, too. So once per turn, the usual, you can pay 1,000 life points during your main phase. This turn, you can normal summon 1 Cyberse monster. That's great. You can do a lot of work with that. And that's in addition to your normal summoner set. You can only use the effect once per turn. If this card is banished, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower monster from your hand. That is really nice. So you can use this card. There's a lot of cards that involve just special summon. There's a lot of cards that have banishing effects, and that's a real common theme in this deck. So say even first turn, you can pull out some wombo jumbo combo with just these cards, You can special summon this, normal summon this, use this effect, special summon another Cyberse monster. I mean, there's a lot of different things you guys can do. I'm also running 3 Boot Staggered. All right, this card, when a Cyberse monster is normal summoned to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use the effect of Boot Stagger once per turn. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 1 Stag Totem. It's a Cyberse monster, Earth, level 1, attack 0, defense 0. I mean, just some really good effects out of these cards right now. I'm running 2 backup secretaries. If you control a Cyberse monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon backup secretary once per turn. I'm running 2 Backlinkers. Basically, this card, if you control a monster in the extra zone, you can special summon this card, and then you contribute this card to shuffle all monsters in the extra monster zone to the deck, and you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of that turn, though, which is not bad. It's just a nice way to clear up your opponent if they're, clogging the field with whether it's link monsters, if they got some pendulums or XZs that you're scared of. Pull that card out, you'll be fine. Dotscaper, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it. If this card is banished, you can special summon this card. You can only use 1 Dotscaper's effect once per turn and once for that turn. And then you can only use each effect once per duel. So I only run 2. I think 3 gets a little cloggy. Rom Claudia, really nice card. We went over this in our structure deck review and opening. But basically, when it's normal summoned, you can target a Cyberse monster in your graveyard, except this card, add it to your hand, and then when it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower Cyberse monster from your deck, except this card. After that, I'm running just a couple 1s. 1 Stack Reviver. I think one of these is pretty nice, actually. If this card is used for material, to link summon, you can target 1 other level 4 lower Cyberse monster in your graveyard that was used as link material and special summon it in defense position. So really can come in handy if you go for links early on or if you just need to get a card out. Launcher Commander, I think, is pretty cool, too. All other Cyberse monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense. If you contribute 1 Cyberse monster, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Like, what? That's nice. The 1 Mathematician just helps, be able to draw a card in combo with Glow-Up Bulb, I think works well. And then Jester Confit, just because It's a card you can get out on the field. It costs nothing. And that is our monster lineup. And I'll get these out of the way, and we'll get into our spells. First, I'm going to run 3 Signet backdoors. So this card, you can target a Cyberse monster you control, banish it, and if you do, add 1 Cyberse monster from your deck to your hand whose attack is lower than that monster's original attack. And then during your next standby phase, return that monster banished by this effect to the field, and it can attack directly. So, not bad at all. Really like that card. I'm also running 2 gold sarcophaguses. You know, you're dealing with a lot of banished cards in this deck. A lot of stuff gets banished real quick. 2 gold sarcophagus, I think, minimum. You can run 3. I only put 2 in because there are a couple other cards I wanted to run. I'm also running 3 Cosmic Cyclones just to be able to get rid of some of that spell and trap shenanigans your opponent may have. We also have a Soul Charge, just the 1. I think 1's perfect. The 1 Mind Control, and also the 1 Moon Mirror Shield. And this card, if the equipped monster battles your opponent's monster during damage calculation, the equipped monster's attack and defense become equal, whichever one's highest, attack and defense plus 100. And that's only during damage calculation, guys. So if the face-up card was sent to the field, to the graveyard, you can pay 500 life points, place this card on either top or the bottom of your deck. But the reason I'm running 1 of this is because I think that plus the Boot Stagger combo is really nice, because Boot Stagger, when it inflicts battle damage, you can special summon a Stag token, so then you can use that token, whether it's for a type of Link summon, just to have out on the field, tribute, I don't care, whatever you guys want to do. Those are some options, though. So I thought that was really nice. Like I said, you can run 3 gold sarcophaguses. I don't think that would be bad. I just only have 2 because there are a couple other cards I wanted to put in this deck in particular. More so fall into our spell and trap category. But I do have 3 Storming Mirror Forces just to get monsters off the field. I'm also running 3 Dimensional Barriers. I feel like that's essential given the fact that these are common in this structure deck, if you guys didn't know that. So why not run 3? Take advantage of it. That is awesome. I have the 1 Miracle Wake. So target a monster that was destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon it. Why not? Just to get something out in your graveyard that you think you can combo with or use. And Recode It Alive, just in case you get a Encode Talker out, which with this structure deck is not too difficult. Using this card wouldn't be a bad option. I would probably not run more than 1. I think 1 is fine. Now, later down the road, I want to do a Cyberse structure deck, just a Cyberse deck. So including the stuff from the starter deck, this structure deck, put it all together, and see what kind of cool stuff we can come up with. And I'm probably going to run 1 of these because then I would have access to Decode Talker. I don't know if I'm going to run 2 yet. That's something I'm going to look into. But if you guys are looking for just a pure Cyberse build, not any of these type of budget decks, just a pure Cyberse build, be on the lookout. I will have that soon. So that basically sums up our trap cards, guys. And then monster or extra monsters, very simple, very standard. We're only running what the budget deck requires. So that includes 3 binary soldiers, or binary sorcerers, might be. So this card basically, it requires 2 monsters except tokens, so you can't really use that boot staggered combo. But this card gains effects based on the number of monsters that are co-linked to it. And co-linking, guys, is basically when if you have 2 monsters and they're, link monsters and the links are touching, that is co-linking. If there's 1+, when a monster co-linked to this card battles your opponent's monster and inflicts battle damage to them, you gain that much life points. The second effect is, once per turn, it's a quick effect. You can target 2 face-up monsters you control until the end of the turn, half the attack of one, and if you do, add that lost attack to the other monster. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then we have 3 of the Tri-Gate Wizard, which I think is a very OP card. This is, it's a beautiful card. I love it. So, 2+ monsters accept tokens. This card gains these effects based on the number of monsters co-linked to this card. So that same sort of deal. If there's one, if a monster co-linked to this card battles your opponent's monster, any battle damage it inflicts to your opponent is doubled. Pretty nice. If there's 2, once per turn, you can target 1 card on the field and just fucking banish it. That's crazy. 3, once per turn, when a card is activated, or an effect is activated, and this is a quick effect, you can negate the activation. If you do, just banish it. So, I mean, this card has some crazy effects. And last but not least, I'm running 3 of the Encode Talker. Encode Talker, just 2+ Cyberse monsters. So you could use Cyberse tokens if you have access to that. Once per turn, before damage calculation, if your monster, this card points to battles an opponent's monster with higher attack than it, you can make that monster unable to be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no damage involving that. And then after damage calculation, have this card or one monster it points to gain attack equal to the attack of the battled opponent's monster until the end of the turn. So, yeah, Encode's a beast. Encode's a beast. Him and Tri-Gate, MVPs, if you get those 2 out, you should be locked and loaded. I mean, they got some really nice effects that you can pull off. A lot of cards in this deck have some really good effects too. So, that just about sums it up, guys. And I really hope you liked it. I hope you liked it. This was our Cyberse structure deck, $30 budget, makeshift deck. I like it. I think it runs really well. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, these are just my choices. You guys, I mean, have access to, what would it be, 100-something cards if you purchase 3 of these, so you can put together whatever combos you want to put together. I'm just giving you guys ideas, suggestions, stuff I found that kind of works for me. So definitely let me know what you guys think about this. Also, check out the channel. We did the structure deck opening and review. If you guys want to, if you haven't seen that yet and want to see some more of the cards that are in the structure deck, as well as stay tuned. I have a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh videos lined up for November, guys. It is about to be epic. Monday through Thursday, set in stone. All through November, we're going to do some opening or deck profile. It is going to be epic. Also, just about every day, there will be gaming videos as well. And right now, we're playing through Call of Duty World War II. We're in the process of finishing up Call of Duty World at War. And we're going to move into some more fun games all throughout November going into December. So I'm really pumped for that, guys. So check out the channel for that. Stay tuned. I will talk to you guys next time when Millennium Legends has a deck profile review.